it's Chloe and we're back with another video. Netflix got me effed up because once I finally was able to see the reunion, why I'm pissed off? Why am I pissed off? Because Vanessa, girl, this ain't it, sis. Go back, watch the show over, and look at everything that unfolded on the internet. Then come back and try to host a reunion the right way. The right way, okay? But before we go ahead and get into this review, I need you guys to do me a favor. If this is your first time here, go ahead, sit back, relax, and watch the video on through. And if you like what you see and you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you are one of my lovely members or subscribers, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all already know y'all gonna like it here, so hit that like button for me, please. Thank you. Now let's go ahead and get into it. Vanessa, girl, got on my last reality TV nerve, okay? The last one that I had after sitting around for almost 2 hours waiting for Netflix to actually play the reunion, that nerves, okay? She got on it. So the first thing I noticed was that Jackie and Josh wasn't there. Boo! Boo! Because why? Then they talk about some Irina be joining us soon. Boo! Boo! Child, the audience boo too. Okay, the audience boo too, so I'm not even gonna be mad at it. We realized that, you know, Paul got on a little heartbreak shirt. Child, when I say they look cute, okay, we're gonna get into the fashions. If y'all want me to do a review of like the fashions and everything, let me know. But I will say that Tiffany's dress, I love that little shawl piece that hang down. Bliss is like, she got a new ring. I said, okay, I see you shining, yeah. Okay, but y'all, let's just go ahead and get into it. So we start off with Brett and Tiffany. So Tiffany was telling us that the advice that she got is in your marriage to keep dating, okay? And Brett is really good at dating. And I said, I could tell, okay, when he set up that little helicopter date and, you know, the restaurant dinner and all that good stuff and the portraits of the pictures, all that, I was like, yes, that's a good man, keep him, okay? So they got a little nervous because Vanessa made it seem like they had a clip of them running off to go get a quickie after they wedding. But it was just a clip of Tiffany sleeping on the couch. I'm just gonna say this, it's old. It's old now, we get it. She was sleeping on the couch, it's old. Let the joke go. It's time to just let it rest, okay? I think they referenced it like at least 3 times in this daggone reunion. And I'm like, baby, that's all y'all got for us? Is that it? But anyway, come to find out that she was sleeping for actually about 20 minutes before Brett left. So I was like, he was in there calling that girl name for 20 minutes. That's love, because I'd have been pissed, okay? But Marshall's the one who actually told Brett to go ahead and holler at Tiffany. He felt like they would be a great match. And look at that, Marshall being a matchmaker. Seemed like he could pick the right one for everyone except for himself, okay? They talk about the fact that, you know, he drives 3 hours to and from work. I was like, dang. Ooh, child, that's commitment. That is commitment. And he drove 3 hours just to come and comfort her the day that she was having a breakdown and everything like that. And I just thought that that was really, really sweet. I really, really love the fact that he was willing to take that ride because, baby, I'm a lazy driver. The most you get out of me is about an hour. After that, that's it. And that's pushing it. I mean, that's really pushing it, okay? And when he drove the 3 hours to come comfort her and he took the pictures of her, we go right into Kwame and Chelsea and they photo shoot, okay? And they gonna talk about something. Did anyone see the pictures? No. And nobody wants to see the pictures. We don't want to see Kwame and Chelsea in Calvin Klein, okay? And why was y'all bonding over Calvin Klein anyway inside the pods? Like, no. Okay, this was always a dream of hers. Like I said, Kwame's a prop for her, so she got what she wanted out of it ultimately. And her mother was the one who was out there picking him out. And he got him on today at the reunion. Y'all, I guess whatever works for you, okay? So they give us a never before seen clip of Micah and Chelsea having this conversation outside the house, okay? And you know, Chelsea is basically confronting Micah about the conversation that they had, that her and Kwame had out at the pool. And you know, Chelsea was like, you know, I said a joke that I made a joke that I thought would be funny, but I guess it wasn't. So, you know, Chelsea's like, what was the joke? What was the joke? And she was like, something about like, you know, a failed proposal. And she was like, well, you know, from what I hear is he was going to break up with you anyway, and you was going to break up with him. So I guess y'all was just both going to be breaking up with each other. Micah had this look on her face like, now, you know Kwame wasn't breaking up with me, girl. He just told you to tell you that, okay? I'm thinking like Chelsea definitely had a hard time seeing Kwame crying over Micah like that after he told her that he was going to go break up with her, okay? So that's what the first thing Vanessa asked Kwame on the couch and was like, so if you was going to break up with her, why was you crying? He was like, I mean, people cry over failed relationships even when they know they're not supposed to be with someone. I was like, you know what, Kwame, you got a good point. You got a good point, okay? Because I've had some relationships that I just had to let go, but they hurt, okay? You know they're not perfect for you. You know they're not the one for you. You know it's a toxic love, but baby, you want it, okay? So I definitely understand, and I definitely started to look at Kwame in a different light this episode just a little bit, okay? The fact that he said that and he apologized publicly to Chelsea, her family. I just was sitting here like, that's a big thing, because the disrespect was public, so the apology needs to be public, and I definitely here for the apology of it all, and I think that was the best thing he could have done, okay? But Micah was making some faces on the side that had me a little confused, and I'm glad that Vanessa did ask her. This was before Vanessa started getting on my daggone nerve, okay? Because Vanessa turned to Micah and was like, so is that how you remember it? Do you remember him breaking up with you and then you were breaking up with her? Micah was like, you know what? I don't need no more public scrutiny. It is what it is. It doesn't even matter. They happy. I said that's all you need to say, girl, because you don't want nobody else jumping down your throat, because the internet already done had enough of you, okay? So then Vanessa wanted to bring up Kwame's sister, to bring up the fact that that's his real sister and she's not a paid actress. Remember when we was in our last lives talking about Love is Blind, and they was telling us that, you know, Kwame's sister was a paid actress, and we was on the Instagram scrolling, going back and forth trying to find where Kwame was at in the pictures. I ain't buying it, because she still wasn't in none of the pictures. How come she tagging her other brother in everything except for Kwame? Son ain't right about it. Son ain't right about it. But Chelsea did meet his mama. Chelsea met his mama on Thanksgiving, and they a happy family. It's been a year now, and if they say they happy, then I'm happy for them, and I really wish them nothing but the best, okay? And Vanessa, I'm gonna need you to calm down, because she told him that is his sister, y'all, okay? And she did meet his mama, y'all. Girl, did you want to be in the audience, or did you want to host the show? Because you talking like you gotta prove to us something. Baby, we gonna say what we want to say regardless. So you being up here with this little snap attitude, get it together, clean it up, sis, clean it up. I was like, what's up with her? Now, y'all know I'm all down for a little bit of spice, but baby, I ain't like it. I ain't like it at all, okay? So then we go right into Bliss and Zach, and you know, they're dancing to their slow song and whatnot. And Zach talks about how the song is like their love story. You know, how he wanted to take the path of least resistance, thinking that it would be a success, and ultimately it failed him. I guess he learned that the easiest road is not always the best road, okay? So we find out that the father approves of their marriage now, and he's actually going to pay for the honeymoon. Zach said that when her father gave him like that nod at the wedding, he knew that everything was going to be all right, okay? And I'm happy for them. They seem to be happy and in love. Weird, nonetheless, and still, but overall happy, okay? I'm going to have to go ahead and just tell y'all that I have officially given in to Bliss and Zach. Y'all have forced my hand to accept them and their happiness. And I think this episode really helped me see that they are quite made for each other. And it's already been a year, so I'm gonna have to say that I think they can actually make it. I think they'll at least make it longer than Kwame and Chelsea, okay? Let me just say that, okay? So we get a clip of Irina and Micah being mean girls in the pods, right? Okay. And then they come back, and now Irina's on the couch and she's crying. And as soon as she starts crying, the audience start laughing. I said, y'all not gonna let up. Y'all are not gonna let up. Child, Irina was up there rambling about nothing, okay? She did say that she was sorry, but my whole thing was, why are we acting like Irina was the only one in the clip and not Micah? Why did Micah have to apologize to the women and to Bliss and to Amber and to Chelsea and to all of them when she was a part of the whole shenanigans, okay? They blamed all that on Irina, and I'm trying to figure out, when did Chelsea becomes the Love is Blind princess? As if she wasn't up there acting a fool the whole time. So then after Irina did all her apologizing and talking in circles after circles after circles, okay? I told her that she hoped that she grows from this, okay? Zach says that he feels like she actually never really was into him anyway, and that she came on this show to get famous. She says she didn't. She came up here with the intention like, if it doesn't work out, I'm just gonna cut it off. And Zach was the best of the guys that she had, and that's why she picked him. But when she was around him and when she got to see him, she said that she felt uncomfortable and she felt scared. I said, that's not the right word, sis. Not scared. Not scared. She said that she actually wanted to leave when she saw him, but production said, go ahead to Mexico and at least talk to him. And she was like, you know what? I owe him that. But she was still in there acting the a-hole. Why even force, why keep acting like you want to at least give this a shot, but then be talking behind his back and doing all the things that you was doing? Irina, you're full of ish, okay? Just like Vanessa said, you talk about, being picked on for acne, this, that, and other. But you was in the pies acting like those same people who you talked about made fun of you. And I'm just mad that Micah didn't get any of that smoke. And she sat there and let Irina take it all. Then they go to ask Micah, so how did you feel with the whole situation with Paul? Don't act like I'm telling you, the way that they tried to spin this ish, like Micah was Love is Blind Princess, is beyond me, okay? Because, baby, when they started talking to Paul and they was getting on Paul, I said, hold up. Because, Vanessa, what do you mean you can't understand that he can't see that she's not nurturing, she's not motherly? Like, it's obvious. Did y'all forget that y'all just showed a clip of her acting like a teenage child inside the pies, and now we supposed to be visioning Micah like somebody's mama? Cut it out. That's not what we're going to do. Stop it now. Because I could not understand. Because she's like, so what does that mean you can't see it? I'm confused. Are you confused, Micah? No, you just want to be confused. We understood exactly what Paul was sitting there saying. That's why I was happy when Zach cut in, and Zach was like, we're not going to sit here and act like, we're not going to sit here and act like she was nice to him when she said horrible things about him. And I believe it. And she actually made it seem like she didn't want to marry him. She had no plans on marrying him. And I believe it. Now we want to sit there and be so sad because she claimed that she would have said yes if Paul would have said yes. Get out of my face. This was her opportunity to play victim. Got the nerve to be talking about that Shelby didn't want this. Shelby really wanted the best for her. She didn't want her to be at the altar getting hurt. But last time I checked, when you came running out, okay, Shelby said, that's exactly what I wanted to happen. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. As if she wanted you to run down the aisle crying. Miss me with the BS, okay? Then y'all love the reach. Let me tell y'all love the reach because y'all was sending me the video of Paul, slapping that girl on the ass. But he didn't really slap her on the ass, okay? He didn't really do that, okay? He bumped into her and he just went to tap her like, sorry. Y'all don't act like y'all ain't never do it before. Paul was like, and to even think that I would do that, I was just sitting here like, ooh. Child, I wouldn't be mad if you did, Paul. I wouldn't be mad. But let's spin the block real quick. Because how is it that you said that you don't see the girl as being motherly and this and the other, and this is why you don't want to be with her, but then y'all going to continue dating afterwards? Now, this I'm confused about. And I do understand why Micah was saying, like, I just found out that he said this, and we dated a couple of weeks. We dated even after that. So if you felt that way, why would you continue dating me? Now that, good point. But we're not going to sit here and act like she was giving off motherly. We're not going to do that. If we're going to do anything, we're going to be for real. Okay? Child, made me so mad because I'm sitting here like, not they trying to flip the script like we wasn't watching the same show. Vanessa, go back, rewatch it over, and then come back. I think she need to watch it from the very beginning to the end, all the way through. Like, binge it, girl. Because the pieces and clips and everything that you getting, it's not adding up. And if you know something that we don't know, then you need to show it because it's not looking good for you in the way you up here caping for these women because they women. I don't like that. So, I don't even know what was the purpose of this clip at all, but Josh and Dagon Jackie recorded their session yesterday. Okay, and Netflix time yesterday. And I'm sitting here like, nah. See, this is what we not going to do. Because Jackie was on the internet, baby. And Jackie was like, I got audio, I got pictures, I got a suitcase, I got receipts, I got it all. I am shutting that reunion down. Where you at, sis? I'm with Marshall on this. I feel slighted. I feel bamboozled. Okay? And to thinking I was going to have an explosive reunion, and I got none of that. Now, I know that they had to, protect themselves and not let Jackie come up here and act a freaking fool. But I feel like, baby, it's Netflix. They put it all over there on the Netflix. Don't play with us. I done seen just about everything on Netflix. So don't act like it's the TV programming and family-friendly station, okay? Okay. So, They sitting down talking, and it's disgusting because I hate the way that, Vanessa was really acting like Jackie had every right to be the way she was and do the things she did. The first thing she talks about is that I've grown. Girl, you did not grow, because just the other day you was on the internet acting a freaking fool. How did you grow? And Vanessa, why you didn't ask Jackie about the text messages? You asked Marshall. Why you ain't ask Jackie about none of that stuff? Go talk about something. Do you know why? Why didn't you give the ring back? Because I didn't give the ring back because he was going to give it to somebody else. And what about it? Like, I was just disgusted. And then she wants to clarify, because I don't know why Jackie feel as though it really matters to us whether or not she got with Josh while she was with Marshall or right after Marshall. Either way, sis, you left Marshall for Josh. Point blank, period. Just like Vanessa said, you already knew during the dress fitting that you wasn't going through with this, so let's stop playing these games. But anyway, her and Josh been together for a year now. They live together. They got a fish and a dog. It was pointless. They could have kept it. They could have kept it. Because I was sitting here like, Vanessa is really caping right now. She is really out here caping for these girls. Child, I could not believe my eyes, ears, and nothing. I was sitting here in shock. When I tell you I was in shock, I was in shock. I think we need a new host, baby. Because someone who actually watched the show. Because Vanessa didn't do her job properly. I'm sorry. But Marshall was in that box, okay, at the bottom of the screen while Jackie and Josh was up there making so many faces, okay? And I'm just sitting here like, this is why I wanted them in the studio, because I wanted Josh and Marshall to fight. That's it. I said it. I wanted them to fight. Somebody need to fight, okay? I'm just playing. No, I didn't really want them to fight, just a little bit, okay? A little tussle, little words back and forth or something. Come on, they didn't give me what I wanted, okay? I wanted a little bit of ratchet. This didn't give me enough ratchet. And I know that's not the Love is Blind brand, okay? But I'm just saying, if y'all gonna promote it like this, and we all was trying to be tuned in so much so that we crashed the freaking internet, then we should have at least got a little tussle and some cursing, okay? But anyway, Marshall basically said, in other words, he gonna keep it cute. It's a lot of things that he could say, but he not about to get into the things, okay? He said it does not matter when she kissed Josh, because ultimately she kissed Josh as soon as they broke up, as if it was already in her plans, okay? He wanted the ring back because he felt as though she didn't deserve it, because it's a token of his love. And I could agree with that. He said he did go out on a date with that girl, but it was one date, so was they actually dating? No, not even enough for him to go ahead and give her the ring. So here go Vanessa talking about something. So what about the text message? He was like, well, in the text message, she was calling me sweet, and she was calling me this, and she was like, we saw that. No, we didn't, because you didn't ask her about that. You didn't ask her to defend herself for calling him sweet and calling him gay and telling him to twerking on the bed and all that other stuff. You ain't say none of that. But you want to sit there and say, what did he call her? What derogatory term did he call her? He said she had a strong jawline, as if she was born a man, because she said that he was gay. Baby, I don't understand. What about that? You don't understand, Vanessa. She attacked him, he attacked her. That's how that usually works. Don't go low and expect me not to go lower. And I felt so bad for Marshall, because Marshall felt like he got slighted. Like, here you go, like here she go again. Like, she keeps doing these things and I never get the full opportunity, and he don't. And the fact that Vanessa was sitting up there, ooh, getting on my nerve, okay? Sitting up there caping for Jackie is beyond the F out of me. Talk about something, you can't understand why she's here. No, I can't understand why she's not here. You want to know why? Because she was up on the internet acting like she was going to be here and doing the most and saying the most and this, that, and the other. So yes, I want her here. I want her and him here so I can defend myself and I can actually respond to them. They don't get the chance to sit there on a pre-recorded and you can coach them into saying what they want, cut out whatever you don't want them, whatever you don't want to air. And I got to sit here and be fully transparent in front of everybody. I don't like it. That pissed me off so bad, y'all. That Vanessa. Ooh. Then they asked Marshall if there's anything that he want to say to Jackie, and he said he just really wished that this him versus her thing would just stop, because she's doing too much at this point and she's just reaching to be famous, basically, okay? Because she says she grew up and she's so happy, but yet and still she can't keep Marshall's name out her mouth, basically, okay? Child was so agitated that session. I was so agitated, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, okay? We do get to see what the couples live like now that they have been married for a year. Chelsea and Kwame's apartment is really nice, okay? I mean, the interior decorating could be a little bit better, but I do feel like it's a good collide of both of their worlds coming to one. But but ultimately, like the actual apartment, the windows and everything, I was here for it, okay? I'm over this whole Sleeping Beauty joke. I told y'all that. They referenced it way too many times for me. Bliss and Zach actually deserve each other. Child, when he was singing in that kitchen and they was hugging each other and dancing, I said, yeah, they deserve each other, okay? They all go on trips together and vacations together. It's a whole love affair, and I love that for all of them. And I really hope and pray that they stay together and they live happily ever after, okay? Once we see all of that, you know, Kwame wants to give us an explanation of the fact that he absolutely loves his name, okay? His first name is Alex, and he was just trying to figure out how he should go into the pods because he didn't really want to talk about race and stuff like that. And Kwame's one of those names that once you hear Kwame, you know he's a Black African man, and he didn't want that to be one of the factors of like closing off, and that's the whole purpose of this process. Let's not act like we can't tell that you Black by your voice, Kwame. It does not matter what your name is, okay? You sound like a Black man, okay? Let's just keep it 100. So now Vanessa wants to tell us that Kwame is a grown-ass man and he is where he want to be. He is not trapped anywhere, okay? He picked Chelsea and he's happy with Chelsea, and we some haters if we not happy for them. Vanessa, shut the F up. Shut the F up, okay? Bartiz shows us his baby. He want to know who gonna have some kids next, okay? I'm just over it. Like, y'all stop pushing kids on people. They just got married. It's only been a year. We don't even know if they're gonna stay together, and y'all forcing them to have some babies. Let it go, okay? Ultimately, nobody is ready to have kids right now, as they should be, because they just met each other literally, and they only been married for a year, okay? And that's the reunion, y'all. Ultimately, I wouldn't say it was a bad reunion. I was just aggravated by Vanessa, and I feel like accountability was not had at all, okay? I don't like the way Micah got, I don't like the way Micah basically played victim the whole time, didn't have to apologize for her actions or anything this whole season, and I'm just kind of over it, And with that being said, y'all, that was season 4 of Love is Blind. I cannot wait to see y'all next season. Hopefully, Vanessa take a hint that she needs to do better. She needs to do better, okay? With that being said, don't forget to like this video. Comment down below. Let me know how you feel about the whole season. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you'll be here for next season and all the other shows that I do, okay? I do other shows. It's okay for y'all to, watch some of the other show reviews too, okay? With that being said, y'all, I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace.